Hey rollerbladers, welcome back. So as you can see in the title and the thumbnail, yes, I am selling my Braindead 2022 909s here, the Themskate 909s. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why, but before we do that, if you would, give the video a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you do end up liking the video. Helps get rollerblading out to more people here on YouTube. So with that, let's get into it. So I bought these skates a couple months ago and I had really high hopes. I had never skated 909s before and I really liked the look of these. I thought they looked really unique and really cool. So I was amped. As soon as I saw that they were available, I pre-ordered them and I just counted my calendar every day until they showed up. So the first time I actually skated them, which you can check out right here, card in the corner, you know, it was kind of strange because I was skating around and the skates felt really solid and felt really fast. And for the most part, felt pretty comfortable. But it felt a lot like the skates and I were pretty disjointed. They weren't exceptionally intuitive to me. It just felt like I was the skates and I were just not on the same page. So I kind of just chalked this up to, hey, they're new skates. You need to kind of break them in or groove them in or whatever. That was right up until I skated Rudolph size small shell Danny Beer skates. And even though we set those skates up to skate all kinds of ridiculous setups, they actually felt a whole lot more intuitive and natural. And then after that, it was kind of confirmed when I skated Jeremy Skinner's white 909 size small shell. Again, these are size medium shell. And I'll talk about this here in just a second. But I skated Jeremy's size small shell, them 909s with intuition liners. And those two were certainly too small, but they felt a whole lot more natural and intuitive than these ever did. And just bear in mind too that I actually did skate these with premium intuition liners. And while they felt a lot better and more intuitive, keep using that word intuitive because I think that's important. That's the first word that comes to mind. They still, even with those intuition liners in these, they still felt a little bit disjointed and didn't feel completely natural on my feet. So that kind of brings me to a video that Ricardo Lino made pretty recently, where I think he and I have approximately the same size foot, right about a 275 Mondo. Basically what he said in the video resonated very clearly with me.
I think it's still on the shell. I just need a smaller shell, and yeah, I need a smaller shell and a more affordable sole plate, and we're in business.
At a 275 Mondo, which means my foot is 275 millimeters long, this size medium, which is really like a size 9-10 men's US, is too big. It just feels too big. It is too big. And the size small shell is too small, right? While that feels better in terms of performance, it is too small from a kind of a dimensional standpoint. So I'm not sure if it's been officially announced or if it's just in the rumor mill at this point, but it sounds like Themskates is coming out with a schmedium, a size between a medium and a small shelled Themskates, which sounds like for me and people with my approximate foot size would be perfect. So I really respect what Jon's doing with the company and what the leaps and bounds he's making to grow the sport, and I really respect that. And so it's not that I dislike the skates. I think they just don't fit me. And that's something that, you know, you can overcome a lot of stuff. And my main mentality when I skate these skates, if you've watched the channel for a while now, you'll know I skate a lot of different skates a lot of the time. And generally it works out pretty well. My mentality is blame yourself first. If you're unable to do a trick, look inward. Look at your technique, look at your mindset, look at what you are doing wrong. And only when you've exhausted all possible corrections that you could make, then perhaps start looking at your equipment, right? Because it's very easy to say, oh, if I had different wheels or frames or sole plates or this or liners, right? It's easy to just cast the blame on the equipment instead of looking at yourself and your technique and trying to fix it. But sizing is something that that's an uphill battle you're not gonna win. So I'm very much looking forward to when Themskates, hopefully if and when Themskates comes out with a size schmedium, whatever that may be. And I will certainly be looking forward to skating that in the future, if it does happen to come out. At this point, I'm not sure, but we'll see. So anyway, these are gonna be for sale. You can check out the link below in the description if you do wanna buy these. Again, I've skated them about 5 or 6 times. They'll come with the original box and all the goodies, but I kind of skated these. After the first session, I kind of was reluctant. I was like, oh geez, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like these. So I kind of took care of them as if I was going to sell them, right? I kind of kept that in the back of my mind. So I try to keep them as much, I didn't try to beat them up, right? No, like, you know, negligent cess slides or anything. But anyway, if you're interested, check out the link below in the description. And again, hey, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next video, rollerbladers. Take care. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Without your help, this would not be possible. If you want to support the channel through Patreon, check out the link down in the description below and check out the video on the screen. I'll see you over there.